Hello, hello, hello. Thank you all so much for coming back. Today's video is going to be another one of those anime videos, so if you don't want to stick around, that's fair. I know it's not everybody's jam. But with the conclusion of Spy Family, which I absolutely adore, I have had to look for new anime to fill that void since Season 1 of Spy Family is finally done. I was incorrect in my last video, assuming it was Season 2. It was not. It was Season 1, Part 1. So that was a fault on my behalf. Before I get into the meat of this video, thank you so much for everybody who showed up, the patrons, the subscribers. I don't know what I'd do without you. My editor is still on vacation as of this recording, which is the 30th of January. So this is going to go up quite late, but I just want to talk about it because I feel that I should explain what it is I personally like about this type of writing and all that stuff. So, to get into the meat of this video, Spy Family is a slice of life-esque, right? Like, slice of life adjacent anime about an assassin and a spy basically pretending to be married and raising a little girl who's a telepath. Spoilers, I suppose, but if you've seen it, you've seen it. And they have to play up this gambit because the spy, Lloyd/Twilight, has to basically not get caught of trying to make sure that the countries of the East and West do not start fighting. That is the basic kit and caboodle of Spy Family. Now, with the conclusion of Spy Family, I was looking for something else, and my good friend told me about this brand new anime that had just come out. And when I mean just, I mean it's only like 4 episodes in at time of this recording. So we are still relatively new. I haven't been this early to an anime in quite a bit. The reason why I bring this up is 2 reasons. One, slice of life stuff isn't the only thing I watch for anime. In fact, it's not even like 99% of my library. I've watched a lot of stuff. I just got done watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm still in the middle of getting through the latest season of My Hero Academia. I have a very wide range of stuff I watch because I like to watch other stuff that's been done in order to really get into writing different genres, characters, and everything else. But this is not that kind of a video. This is a thoughts on video. So, this new anime, right, just so that way we have it really clear of what exactly it is, it falls into the same family as basically Spy Family, but it is an entirely different concept and breed of it. It follows the same kind of shenanigans is a nice way of putting it. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is twofold. One, if you liked Spy Family, you might be more interested to know that even though we're waiting on Season 2 officially for it, because Spy Family is over, this new anime has just started, and the English dub and the Japanese original are both amazing. I personally listen to the Japanese one just because I like the voice acting more, but that's a personal preference, because for Spy Family, I enjoyed the English dub more. Again, preferences are important. So you must be thinking, well, what in the world could this brand new anime be? Because everything that's been on screen so far has been Spy Family. Well, thank you so much for asking. And that anime is actually, again, it's recently new as of time of this recording. It's actually called Daddies. Daddies follows these 2 hitmen, right? They are assassins. They are not a spy and assassin combo. It's both assassins. We have Kazuki and Rei. Now, I need to explain who these characters are in order for you guys to really understand what's happening. Oh, the little girl in this for Buddy Daddies is actually called Miri. She's hilarious. Some people really don't like little kid characters in anime, and that is completely fine. If that's not your jam, you don't gotta suffer through it, so that's great. But really quickly here, Kazuki is basically the male wife. He's the blonde. He cooks, he cleans, he drives, he does everything for the kid. He's very invested in keeping her okay because he inadvertently got them into this situation, which is hilarious. The other one is Rei. Rei is basically the brooding, dark, actual assassin in this. He's even more hilarious is because he really doesn't care too much about the kid at the beginning, but the longer that it goes on, the more he starts to really care about her. Now, he's amazing, right? Like, shooting-wise, like, he's crazy good. I made the joke when I was watching this with a friend, I was like, he must be God at Call of Duty, because he is not missing a beat. And he does play video games in this. Now, there's a reason why this particularly, like, tickles me so much, is because where Kazuki is not really invested in children because of yet unknown things that come up for him in his past, Rei, it's been shown pretty succinctly, he didn't have a really good childhood, so that's why he doesn't particularly like children, is because why would I want to be around kids when I didn't even enjoy my own childhood? He's not really scared of them, he just doesn't have the same instinct of fatherhood that comes naturally to Kazuki. So that's it. The reason why this is even more hilarious, though, is because the two of them together are a disaster. They are a hardcore disaster. And it makes it even more hilarious. Now, you must be thinking, is this all you really wanted to make a whole video about? Just your immediate thoughts on? Well, kind of, not really. The reason why I wanted to make a video is kind of primarily I was thinking about it. And I also wanted to be, you know, nice and start to talk about slice of life stuff. You could go for writing, right? You can go the shameless route if you really wanted to, where you really tackle hard, heavy subjects and, like, all that other jazz. Or you can do, like, Spy Family and, like, Buddy Daddies a little bit, where, yes, the heavy stuff is in this, air quotes, in this, but it's not the main focus of the story, because the main focus of the story is about the kids and the adults in this having to change in order to make sure that their now recently acquired responsibility of a very small person to raise doesn't turn out like they do. Writing slice of life too, you could do anything with slice of life, that's fine. It's just you really gotta commit to which way are we going, because your audience needs a, like, heads up before they really get into whatever it is you're going to be telling them. It's the reason why I absolutely adore slice of life anime, is because if you're really good about it, you can slip in a lot of stuff and not even have to acknowledge that it's there. Like, you don't have to expand on it, because in Buddy Daddies you find out that Miri was told by, or supposedly told by her mom, where to find her dad, and she just let her go off on her own. But when they, Rei and Kazuki, try to return her to their mother, the mother wants absolutely nothing to do with her, indicating that she was actually kind of low-key a negligent parent. But because Miri is 4 in this, she doesn't notice it, she doesn't really understand the dismissive, like, apathy of her mother, because she's not old enough to. You, the audience, if you're watching it, do understand it. They also shove in the fact that Rei, the actual, for real god assassin killer, grew up in a very, very abusive household, and even though we don't spend a lot of time on his flashbacks, you, the audience, definitely get to see it and understand it. Even Kazuki has his own dark demons from his past, which again, they make mention of every now and again and all that other stuff. And if you're paying attention, it's there. It's really good writing. It's writing I can appreciate. Not to mention the fact that the animation in both Spy Family and Buddy Daddies is beautiful and hilarious, and oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. On top of just the fact that the story isn't, like, terrible. Like, most people, when they hear, oh, it's got a little kid character, that's usually their immediate, nope, I'm out button. But if you just want to listen to a good story and watch a good story, you kind of don't care about that. Which I can appreciate. What else? I'm trying to think if I have anything else that I absolutely have to say. Oh, yeah. Thank you again for coming. YouTube's new terms of service means I have to watch what I say, so I'm going to try and get really good at that. What else am I thinking of? Oh, if you don't have a Crunchyroll account, they do have scenes on YouTube that you can watch, is what I took this from. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my whole long thought process. One day I might actually make a very long video. Today is not that day. So with that being said, I hope you guys all have an amazing rest of your day, and, you know, I hope everything's going good for you guys. With that being said, bye-bye!